Okay, here's a quick rundown of my Fleetwood Bayside camper, 2004 model. Camper's in great shape, king size bed. There's a dinette that slides out. There's a hose, I always use it for doing dishes. It's like a shower head. That is where you would fill your fresh water tank, or when you're at a campground, hook the water up. Cable TV. There's the fridge to control the fridge, hot water heater. Also, this is a plastic storage container. A lot of the metal ones would rust on the older models. Propane tank storage in there. That's the battery storage. There's no battery. You can run the camper off the battery, the lights. It'll also spark the furnace. It'll also run the refrigerator as well. Or you can just plug in when you're at the campsite. To the other side. The storage area there opens up on top. There's a side entrance if you just want to grab something while the camper's already expanded. There's also a burner that would hook up right there. Hangs off the side of the trailer. Down below, you probably can't see it, there is a gas connection. There is the door, obviously. There's the kitchen that pops out, little kitchen area. Let's go inside. That opens up, also locks when you're not around. This is the door. That hangs off the ceiling when the unit's collapsed. This is another bed. There's some cushions underneath here that would lay flat here for somebody to sleep. I think it's 5 or 6 feet. The table also stands up tall, obviously, so you could sit in it like a dinette. There's the heater, which I've used many times. More storage. Storage for the cord is there. There's a fuse box down there. More storage. Giant bed. 3 people could sleep here. It's great for 2. This side pops out. There is the sink. Burners. More storage, more storage, more storage, more storage. Little sofa, couch area. Nice mirror. And the bigger bed. And of course, the nice little fridge. The only issue with this camper inside is the previous owner had a kid and he closed this down, slammed it, and broke it. See? We throw a couple things in there. Sometimes it's our dirty clothes area, but yeah, he broke that. But that's the only problem in there. I'm gonna pause in a minute here, but I'll show you how to collapse real quick the camper. Let's begin the teardown of the camper. First of all, you got to pull these down. Number 1, these store underneath the beds here. Number 2, the dining room, the sliding dining room. This comes off and is stored under here, as well as the kitchenette. This comes off, and this is stored underneath there. And this whole unit here slides in. I need 2 hands to do it, and is stored under there. Stored just like that. There is one other thing wrong. It's missing the hook that holds this up. I use a bungee cord. No big deal. One more thing I'd like to show you is, obviously the power's off because it's not plugged in. But I do have down here some nice fans, and they mount on that bracket that was up here, and there's a plug on the back, and they plug in and circulate the air when it's hot. Just like that, that falls into place. Next thing is the door. Now, I only have one person helping me, but the door works like this. These unclick. This here unclicks. And then the door pops out, and I'll show you in a second. And then it slides back on this pulley here. Slides all the way back, clips up, and hangs. I'll show you when it's done. There's the door. The next step would be the sink. I'll try this with one hand. Oh, pinch my finger. Sink, and the dinette slides right up against it, and the bed's folded in. I'll show you from the outside. One more quick thing. Locked. Wish I had two people to help me, but in a second here I'm going to slide this dinette in. There's two handles there, push it in, and then two locks here that lock it in place. You would turn and close. Show you in a minute. There she is, all closed up. Give you a quick shot of the canvas. I could probably wipe it down a little bit. I did last year. I do once a year. Clorox cleanup is what I used. So not a rip, not a tear. Okay, time for the beds. First thing you do is pull all the tarp in to the middle, slide it in part of the way, check so you don't pinch anything, slide it in again. Two-step process per bed.